120. 120 sun medals, and at least like 80 or so moon medals is the minimum amount you need in order to finish this game, in order to do all the levels that are available in this game. Wait, why'd I come here? Shit. This is the wrong place, I forgot. He moved over to Shimshare. I did buy some souvenirs, even though I ended up not needing them. I just went around and did a couple of the extra levels, like Act 3s. Like I went to this one, Act 3, Act 2, I guess, of the nighttime stage. Had 4 sun medals there, and then Rooftop Run, there were 3, so... And I got like an extra one somewhere, I guess. But point is, pushed me over the edge. So I have exactly 120. And in 9. Yeah, I think from like exploring the hub environment, I think there were a couple in the Greek hub world that I hadn't gotten, and that pushed me over the edge. That's it. Anyway, not that you care. I'm just gonna go and turn in a couple of souvenirs since I did go through the trouble of buying them, so why not? No one cares. Oh yeah, no. Thanks, could've used that. I could have gotten... Like, seems kind of weird to give that advice for a souvenir that you buy in Greece. You'd be like, what the fuck are you talking about? The dark... what? Phoenix what? Anyway. Fuck you, Professor Pickle. I bet if you put Blaze the cat in a room with Professor Pickle, and like he snuck up behind her and she turned around and saw him, she'd freak the fuck out. There's a picture somewhere of like Blaze the cat freaking the fuck out because of like a cucumber that's sitting next to her. She's like, what the fuck is that? Because cats are freaked out by cucumbers. I don't know why, but that amuses me. Let us torment our animals for the amusement of all. Yay! The Emissary of Light. I was gonna buy some food. A live honker. A mollusk. Let's get a banana. Banana is one of the foods that you gotta feed to Chip in order to get an extra video. I think you have to be like fucking 20. Let's feed him a kebab witch. It's so hard to eat, I just shoved it all in. His favorite. Chip, whatever. What do you think? Okay, what's the verdict on the chow juice? Is it supposed to be booze or something? Sour stuff's tasty and all, but sometimes just one. Aw, man. Dumb generic ones are the worst. Like, there's one where he's like, Sonic, are you naked right now? Chip, I'm not naked. I'm wearing shoes. And gloves. There we go. I was stalling, but here it is. Jungle Joyride. This is by far and away, the worst level in the entire game. Let's get into it. I'm probably gonna die a couple times on this one. And that's not why I think it's the worst level. Like, because it's hard, you know? Look, he does stretches. That's so fun. So this is the best part of the level, is the beginning here, where you're running through these little walkways and underneath the... Ah, shit. Whoa, what the fuck? Running through these walkways and little water huts, because it enforces that... Again, I mentioned how the levels in this, it feels like, yeah, real people actually live here. And I think that's cool. Fuck. It's nifty to have levels in a Sonic game where it's like, yeah, a real fucking person would be capable of navigating this environment. It's not a world that's explicitly and only a location that the main character is able to get through via platforming capabilities. That is something you would tend to have in older Sonic games. In this, it's like, I don't know how anyone is taking the commute to work down Radical Highway, but at least in this game, people in Empire City can actually get to where they're fucking going. And this location has that too. Pretty much all of the levels in this game have that sensation of like, yeah, this is an actual location that people live in and can navigate. Damn. Probably need to update their fucking construction standards, though. Can't even hold the weight of a little tiny blue hedgehog. And it does look gorgeous, because it has a great aesthetic where it's the beach and it's all tropical, with the runes in the background. Jesus Christ, what is happening? Like, it's the same kind of aesthetic as, like, Seaside Hill had in Sonic Heroes. So now we're out of the good part of the level. Now look at the frame rate just being fucking destroyed. Now we're in the fucking jungle, and the frame rate just physically cannot handle what is happening on the screen. Shockingly, the part with the beach, with all the water... Oh, fuck Christ. Having the boost and the homing attack mapped to the same button was a mistake. Look at the frame rate. Like, shockingly, having the beach water and all that doesn't actually cripple the frame rate that badly for some reason. But here in the jungle with the waterfall and all the mist and all this lush tropical environment, it's just destroyed. And guess what? When you're running through this environment at a super fast speed and you need to have a really quick response time to what's happening in order to navigate the environment, guess what? Having a frame rate that is just fucking committing suicide. Look at the frame rate during this! Like, it's not fucking impossible, it's not unplayably bad, but it's ridiculous! There's no reason the frame rate should be this fucking bad. Like, I could not fathom why they, like, this was, they cleared this, like, yeah. But this part's actually fine. Like, it's so weird that the part where you're running on the water across the ocean has the best frame rate in this level. Oh, no, wait, fuck. It almost crashed or something, Jesus. It's not the recording this time, I swear. That's just the level. It's actually that bad. And also, like, this is the worst when it comes to bottomless pit syndrome. Like, half of this level is a bottomless pit. It's utterly ridiculous. Like, it's like every worst sin about the level design in Sonic Unleashed for modern Sonic, all in one level. The frame rate is just being destroyed. The level design is just way too much. Like, if you are not pitch perfect on the ball with your response time, you're just immediately going to die. And Like, that opening section was a pretty good example of that, where it's just, oh shit, I didn't respawn in the 3 fucking milliseconds I had. The fuck? I didn't respawn in the 3 milliseconds I had. Shit, well, I guess I died. There goes a life. But even beyond that, even further into the level, there's like so many instant death pits. Ah, fuck. Well, I'm just dead now. I fucked up one time, instant death, because of the bottomless pits that are just all over the goddamn place. This entire level's a fucking bottomless pit. Don't drop down these spots during this 2D section. Bottomless pit. And having the, like, that upgrade where when you press X while jumping through the air and you just boost forward instead of homing attacking. Why did they have the homing attack and the boost, air boost mechanic mapped to the same button? So you're trying to homing attack, but the, like, lock-on icon wasn't on the spot, so you accidentally boost forward and just propel yourself off of, off a fucking ledge. Look at him crawling, that's so cute. Boot yourself off a fucking ledge and instantly die. Oh, crushers! Gotta love crushers. Remember how Sonic 1, you would just walk through a fucking platform wrong and just get immediately crushed? Like, it wasn't even a moving platform, it's just you walked through it incorrectly, and boom, instantly fucking smushed and died. Again, this is why this game reminds me so much of Sonic 1. I mean, it looks gorgeous. Again, this is a very vibrant, beautiful, lush look. If I didn't instantly jump, would have been dead. If I didn't jump the second I touched down, would have been dead. Fuck. Like, it looks nice, but guess what? You could have sacrificed visuals for fidelity. Like, it suffers in the frame rate because of how nice it looks. So that seems like it's a strength, but it's actually part of the reason the game... I mean, look at that vista. Look at the background being this massive fucking waterfall. Like, the aesthetic of these levels looks gorgeous, but the fucking fidelity and the level geometry just... like, it fails. It doesn't hold up. It's... oh, well... I was trying to homing attack the second guy, but the first homing attack knocked the enemy into the second enemy. So that killed him, so when I tried to homing attack, I boosted and immediately launched off the side and died. Gotta love it. Shit. Don't accidentally not have your homing attack icon be on the spring, or you will rocket propel yourself off into the waterfall. Woo! Like, it's just every bad thing about daytime Sonic's levels all wrapped up into one. Like, the bad things about the gameplay, mostly the level design, and the poorly thought out button allocations, all wrapped up in one. Like, in the best levels, those things are so like, there's so much good. Yeah, no shit. Like, there's so much other goodness around it that it doesn't impact the experience. But when that's all the level is, it ends up being a terrible level. That's the worst level in the entire game, in my opinion. And it's not because it's hard. It's not because I died. I mean, look at my life bar. I mean, look at my lives meter. I have just as many lives now as I did when I first jumped in. And I died like 7 times. It's so easy to get lives in this game. Like, it's not because it's hard. It was just poorly designed, in my view. Considering, like, the way this game like the mechanics and the level design just weren't there. Like I've been saying, the way Sonic controls is right on. It just needs a little bit of polish with like the button allocation. Like whose idea was it to have the boost and the homing attack the same button? That was a bad idea. But it's the level design isn't suited to the super fast gameplay that they came up with for this. So just refine that and make the levels suited to the way Sonic controls, instead of just kind of coming up with them separately, more or less. And you'll have it, but unfortunately, like, that level is the emblematic example of, like, this level just doesn't fit the character, you know? It's not fun playing as this character going through this environment. He is no longer just a beetle, he is a lancer! Whatever. I do always like that thing of have the Eggman robot that was like the first boss, and then have the upgraded super badass version of it that you fight near the end game. Those are always fun. Whoop. Ah, shit. I was holding up. Oh, what the heck? I did that too early or something. Anyway. And again, it's not because it's hard. It's not because I died so many times, oh, this level sucks because I keep dying. It's hard, therefore it's bad. No, it's just poorly designed. There's a level coming up that we're gonna get to very, very shortly that is balls-twistingly difficult. It's really goddamn hard. It is the hardest level in the history of the Sonic franchise, and I think it's a great level. I think it's one of the best levels in the entire game, and it is so fucking difficult. I'm gonna die more in the level after this boss than I've died on any other section of the game leading up to it. Like, what the heck? Am I supposed to boost into him? Maybe that's it. Like, he's lower than the laser wall, so, like, it's just not triggering, I'm not sure. Like, I am going to die during that level that I'm referring to more than the entire rest of the game combined. Like, if you really wanted to, I bet you could totally do, like, a video compilation showing all the times I died in this game regularly compared to all the times I'm gonna die during that level. You'll see. You'll fucking see. And I think that's the best level in the entire fucking game. Like, the fact that it's hard is part of what makes it so fucking good. Yeah, I was, like, fucking impatient. Gotta wait for him to show up close enough for me to fucking rock his shit. Oh, Jesus! Fuck! That was some nuts shit. That was, like, fucking instantaneous. Had to be on the ball with your response time. Like, on the one hand, that's appropriate for Sonic, but on the other hand, you have to accommodate for the fact that we, the ones playing the game, are not the fastest thing alive, and our response time might not be up to snuff compared to what Sonic's response time would be if he was playing it. He would probably be like, yeah, boom, like, fucking on the... Sonic's such an SNK bot. He's reading your frames. Like, the instant you do the input, he's responding. That's the kind of boss fight Sonic would be. But we mere mortals need a little bit more generous response time allocation. Or we're just going to fucking... Oh, shit! Like, I wasn't even paying attention there. Got lucky. Fuck you! This boss is actually pretty fun. It's sort of the last regular Sonic boss fight, too. Yeah, have all the regular Sonic bosses in this game have been running bosses. That's interesting to think about. Especially compared to what the kind of bosses we're gonna get in the game after. Fuck you! See, that was pretty rockin'. I'm not even gonna need the QTE to take him out for the next one. Yeah, compared to like... It's interesting to compare the... Fuck, what am I even supposed to do about that? That, I guess.
What? Over already? Oh well.
Hahaha! See? Sonic's fucking Dante. Oh, is that all? Oh no! Beautiful! It's magnificent! Oh, it's amazing! I better stop, it's probably gonna fuck up my recording. Holy shit. That was beautiful. We just witnessed magic. We just witnessed a miracle before our eyes. Oh, it was incredible. Yeah, compare like the boss's daytime Sonic fights to the Werehog. Hey, even though they were all kind of the same boss, running into the enemy and hitting them type bosses, like all three daytime Sonic bosses were kind of the same
it's just
boss.
Another old temple. It doesn't look like there's anyone around either.
But even then, they kind of had like
That's not what I mean.
they were more suited.
That's not. Never mind. I'm fine. Let's go.
They were more suited to the gameplay of Modern Sonic than the Werehog's bosses were suited to the Werehog's gameplay. Because his bosses were kind of gimmicky. They were push the block, throw the water barrel into the thing, do a QTE, right? Again, they didn't quite nail what the kind of bosses that were best suitable to this style of gameplay were exactly to be quite yet. It'd take them again. Like, this is their first time. I do kind of give a lot of leeway because this was the first one. And they were just really experimenting and trying out a bunch of different things as kind of a capstone to the adventure era style of gameplay. So I give a lot of allowance. I grade them on a curve for this game. Even though, like, again, it's not a first string choice for me. But I still like, you know, it's fine. It's fine.
Welcome your return.
Once again, Chip's voice actor was just a really bad choice. He's not even trying to do a different voice. That's just Chip's voice. Like, it can be the same actor, but give a different performance, you know? It's just so not suited to the kind of character that Chip is supposed to be.
Sonic. I remember now. All of it.
Yeah, let's just throw a cheesy echo effect on his voice. Don't actually have the actor do a different voice, you know, like you would do. Oh, I think it would have been funny if they went with like a Meowth or Card Captor Sakura. I forget the little lion fairy from Card Captor Sakura. Have it be that kind of have it be like a deliberately not at all suited voice. Have like a fucking Boston accent.
My real name is Light Gaia.
Chip sounds better.
Power from the day and light and guide the planet to its rebirth.
チップの本当の名前はライトガイア。昼と光の力を受けて星を再生に導くもの。ダークガイアからこの星を守るのが役目だったんだ。けどエッグマンが無理やりこの星を壊してダークガイアとチップを叩き起こしたんだ。それでダークガイアはバラバラになってチップも混乱して役目がわからなくなっちゃった。今は本当の目覚めの時じゃないから。
目覚めの時？
ダークガイアは何百万年もかけて成長して この星を壊す。そしたらチップがそれを癒す。チップたちはそれを繰り返してきたんだ。はるか昔から。
じゃあお前は何百万年もずっと眠ってたっていうのか？
ずっとね。
I bet it's thanks to you. Even at night when I'm like this, I'm still myself, not like all the other people we've seen. You must have been protecting me this whole time.
I haven't done anything, Sonic. You're the reason you haven't changed at all. You're too strong to lose yourself.
Sonic's so
I'm the
fucking
reason-
cool!
You never doubt yourself, no matter what. You never give in to the night or the darkness inside your heart. I think it's because I knew that about you.
Sonic's
That's why I
so
wanted to
fucking
help you.
badass!
It's been so fun getting to see the world.
Sonic has been possessed by the spirit of the Dark Gaia that has been fucking around with other people throughout the game that we've been using the camera on.
Tastes so good, or that people are so nice.
And Sonic's
I'm
been
so glad I
possessed
got the
by
chance to
that
discover
force
that with
trying
you,
to bring him
and I'm
down,
so glad
but
you
his
helped me find my
strength of will is
Sonic, I
so
will never,
strong
ever forget you.
that he's been resisting it without
Thank you,
even
Sonic.
realizing it.
Goodbye, friend.
楽しかったよ。世界中旅して回って。チップはずっとこの星の中にいたけど、この星のこと何も知らなかった。綺麗な景色も美味しいものも素敵な人たちも何にも。だから出会えて嬉しかった。ソニックがチップの記憶探してくれたの。ずっと忘れないから。ありがとう、ソニック。さよなら。
Like this monstrous force of darkness and evil has been batting down the walls of his
Where do you
heart,
think you're off to
and
by
his
yourself?
strength of will is so strong that he's been completely ignoring it without even noticing that it's
I mean, there's no
fucking
reason for you
there.
to come along, so I should just.
Do I need a reason to want to help out a friend?
Ooh, Sonic!
Thanks, Sonic.
I love Sonic! He's a great character! He's just so awesome! It's so effortless for him. That's what's cool about it. He's like the perfect wish fulfillment character. And he's like the perfect hero character, because like, he's not like, oh, I gotta do the right thing. It's just, yeah, I'm gonna help you out. Why wouldn't I? Is there a reason? Do I need a reason? He's just so fucking cool! It's Sonic the Hedgehog! Like, imagine a story about, like, someone getting possessed by the devil. Like, imagine The Exorcist, but the character who's been possessed is just so fucking hardcore that they don't even notice the devil is there. Like, the devil is screaming in their ear to do bad things, and they don't even fucking notice. And then a priest comes in and is like, holy shit, you're possessed by the fucking devil. And that character's like, I am? Huh. How about that? Like, this story is so nothing, but, like, the, like, 1 or 2 moments of, like, yo, are, like, yo! Like, that one moment talking about Sonic's character, where he's, like, that scene's such a great Sonic scene. That's, like, for me, the confrontation with Shadow at the end of Sonic Adventure 2 is the Sonic moment. Like Sonic in a nutshell. Like if you had to describe to someone, like, what is Sonic's character? What's he all about? That scene, what you see is what you get, just a guy who loves adventure on Sonic the Hedgehog. That's Sonic, right? But that's a close second. I bet you're the reason I'm like this. How I don't get possessed by the devil. No, Sonic, you're just a badass. You're just a fucking cool guy. Oh. Okay, bye. Where the fuck are you going? Oh. Well... What is Chip's reasoning there, even? That's stupid of him. But, like, Sonic being like, I don't need a reason to help out my friend. His explanation isn't even, oh, I'm saving the world. Of course I'm gonna help save the world. That's not his validation, I'm coming with you to help save the planet. His excuse is, you're my friend. Of course I'm going to help you out. Like, that's not even in question. I don't even need a reason for that. Like, that's Sonic. That's Sonic the Hedgehog right there. Sonic in a nutshell. I couldn't resist. My Son Amy OTP trash side can never... Like, I don't even know what the dialogue is for saying no thanks to that. Amy's like, yo, do you want to go out on a date? And if you give me the option, I'm gonna say, yeah, Sonic does want to go on that date. Fuck you. Again, super weird that they don't have... There's not a single cutscene between Amy and normal Sonic. She has 2 cutscenes with the Werehog, but not normal, and then the, hey, do you want to go out, is left as a player choice. You have a dialogue option to refuse or accept that. That's kind of peculiar, isn't it? I mean, like that, again, that plays into, like, deliberate subversion of expectation, where they were sending up the adventure games, but then also saying, let's do something different from what they'd expect. Like, what they would expect to happen would be to have a cutscene where Amy's like, let's go out after you save the world, and for Sonic to go, jeez, you know? But instead, it's a player dialogue interaction that's totally optional. You could just choose to not talk to her, and it's within your option to choose the response. And it's just kind of interesting.
Sonic!
Yeah, luckily and weirdly, we don't need any more, like, again, that level is the last one that you need
Sonic?
medals for, so you need to have a level 7 Sun rating in order to beat the game. Oh, what a waste. Okay, get the fuck away from me, Broster Pickle. Tails! My other favorite thing ever.
Sonic!
Sonic! Let's go. We get what? There's only 2, which again, I think is supposed to be like... Because of the adventure, Sonic Adventure had 2 tornado sections also. But you'd think there'd have been a lot more. Like, considering the entire game is you flying around the planet with the tornado, you'd think, like, maybe you'd have, whenever switching to a different continent, there would be a random chance. I just love the fucking bicycle handles. That's so cute. You'd think, like, maybe there'd be a random chance for, like, when you're switching locations. Maybe you'll be attacked by Eggman's fleet, you gotta do a level like this. But no, it's just these 2.
Sweet!
And again, it's a little disappointing that it's just Simon Says. It's just a rhythm minigame, basically. I crave more! Put more Star Fox in my Sonic! You son of a bitch! Fuck. Fuck, fuck, fuck. Aw, man, that was terrible. I don't know what's going on. I don't really like the design for this tornado, and that's not just because it's red, and blue is clearly the superior tornado color. It's a little bit too blocky for me. You know, it's a little bit too, like, there's too much... It's like those bubble cars. You know, for some reason that's the vibe I get from it. There's too many round points. It's not sleek. The old tornadoes were sleek and smooth. You know, this is just kind of a little blocky. Go back to the Tornado 2, I feel. That was my favorite one, because it was blue. There we go, Jesus Christ. And again, technically, if you paid attention in Sonic Adventure 2, the Tornado mecha that he's driving around that whole game is technically the Tornado 3. But I guess they forgot or didn't notice, so this is the Tornado 3, but he calls it the Tornado 1. But hey, I guess also, like I've been saying, they're sending up the adventure formula, but they're doing it in a different way. They're intentionally subverting expectations. Or it's like, what would you'd expect to have another Star Fox-esque sequence like that, right? Fuck ass!
Steady, Sonic. Focus.
But instead, they're like, no, let's have it be the same kind of thing, but the gameplay is different. Instead of just transitioning value, it's something different from what you would have expected or maybe wanted, but while I'd have preferred to have the other style, the original style from Adventure, can't knock them for like going out of their way to do it differently instead. That's pretty nifty.
Welcome committee's out.
Don't think this'll be like last time.
You just can't get enough, huh?
I think it's up to something. Be careful, Sonic.
I don't know what direction Amy Palat was given, but she's just really bad at Tails in this game. I don't know why. Like, her performance as Tails in this game just leaves a lot to be desired. Again, all of the voice acting choices in this game were just really weird, for reasons I can't quite comprehend.
Go! Fire all weapons! Why, you fidgety little...
Fidgety Fox! Fidget the Fox. Original character. If you notice, oh wait, does it? Maybe I'm just full of shit. I was gonna say... Yeah, never mind. The missiles do have different color depending on what button you push, though. The X ones are blue, the B ones are red, the Y ones are yellow. The A ones are green. Fuck! Sonic!
Cool.
Here it is. Off into the distance, squint your eyes and you can see.
Piece of cake.
You can see the everlasting joy to which the entire Adventure series has been building up to. Every game in the Adventure series has been leading up to this moment here with the final Sonic World Adventure game. They have done it. They have fulfilled his final vision. I love Chip. Shut the fuck up. Yeah.